like it? Good morning guys, and welcome to today's vlog. I feel like it's already just like one of those days for some reason. I always get so flustered when I have like a ton of stuff on my to-do list, and I don't know if you can tell from my voice, but I don't really feel that good today. I have like a little bit of a cough and a sore throat, but the show must go on because I just have stuff that I need to get done today. So Parker actually went surfing this morning, which was nice because he's gonna be with the girls for most of the day while I'm just like getting all my stuff done. So it's always good for him to just get to like go out and do something for himself. He actually bought a surfboard. I think he's only been surfing like twice since we have been here. I think today was literally the second time, but usually he will go with Leif and he just like rents a surfboard every time, and he was like, oh, I'll spend more if I keep renting them versus just buying one. So he bought one, and then he's only been like twice so far, so hopefully he gets more use out of it before we go. But anyways, he went and did that. And on busy work mornings, usually I just kind of like get going with my work stuff, but today I was like, oh, I'm gonna try and have just like a slow, peaceful morning with the girls. I got up and did my workout. I just was not in like the mentality to have a slow, peaceful morning. I was just like stressed out from literally the minute I woke up. That is never fun. But now I am in my room, just showered, getting ready. I've been going through all of like my stuff to do today. I was supposed to shoot 2 vlogs this week, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's always hard when we have to like double up on vlogs. So I'm seeing if I can move one of them, but then that means I'll have to shoot 2 vlogs next week. But my calendar is like more open next week. So basically, yeah, I'm just kind of like organizing all of my thoughts and work things for the week. So I think Parker took the girls to the library. He might have just gone on a walk, but they have like little story time sessions, and our babysitter actually took the girls last week and they loved it. But whenever Parker has taken them at home, they're like not into it. So he was like, I don't know if I want to even try to do that today. They're just like not gonna like it, but I don't know. So he's out with the girls, so I have a nice peaceful house to get ready in, and I have a couple things that I need to shoot. I still need to get pictures in those Luca and Gray pieces from last week. I have not done that because, as you guys saw in the video, I hate getting my picture taken. So I've just been avoiding like shooting those, but hopefully I will get at least 1 or 2 more outfits done today. They did a shoot last week, so they already shot everything and I don't have to shoot anything, but we wanted to have like cute beach pictures and I'm at the beach. So I'm gonna see what I can get done. And then my sister and my cousin are actually coming this weekend. Sienna is flying into LA, and then her and Avery are gonna drive down here since it's not really like that far. So that'll be super fun. So I'm trying to just get like everything finished, and they're coming on Thursday. So I'm trying to just get like everything done that I can before they're here, so we can just have like a fun, relaxing weekend. We're gonna go to Pilates. I went yesterday, and then I'm going to like 5 classes this week. That's fun. I just did a little at-home workout today. But update on my fitness era that I talked about last week. I feel like it's not going that well. It could be going better, but it's going okay. I wanted to be working out like 5 days a week if I feel up to it. So I started the Sammy Clark form like workout program. I got that app, which I really like. That's the workout that I was doing this morning. And then I've been doing Pilates a lot too, but I feel like since we got to California, we've all been like not sick, but just like a little something. Like the girls had runny noses. Now I have like a little bit of a sore throat and a cough. So I feel like literally it's been over 2 weeks that we've all had like a little something, and it's still like not all the way better. But anyways, I also ordered a food scale because I wanted to try and track my food just for like a few days, and then I was gonna return it because I just didn't want to do that like for a long time. But I accidentally ordered it to our Salt Lake house. So did not do that. And if I've ever tracked food before, I usually will just like measure it out, like a 1/3 cup of whatever. And I wasn't gonna track it like super intensely or anything, but I kind of just wanted to get an idea of like how much I'm eating, because I don't remember if I talked about this last week, but I wanted to try kind of like tracking my macros a little bit, which I've never done before. Honestly, don't know that much about it. I just know that one of the apps I have, you can like track them on there. So I wanted to do that again, just for like a couple days to kind of just get an idea of like, am I eating the right things? And then once I feel like I kind of have the hang of it, I don't need to actually track everything. I can just kind of be more mindful of like what I'm eating, because I do eat pretty healthy, but I was trying to eat more like protein and all of that. But then we had friends come this last weekend, so I wasn't really like cooking as much. We went out to eat a little bit more. I got a couple days into my fitness era, and then it's like harder to do when people are here, and my sister's coming, which I can cook more with her here, and I could have cooked with our friends, but like I don't know, we just didn't. So fitness era is coming along slowly, but I've been working out, I've been writing in my journal. I need to stretch more. If I don't get a workout in, I usually will like try to stretch at least. But yeah, what else is new? I don't know. We're having so much fun here. It's been so nice. I think we've been here for like 2.5 weeks maybe, and we have like 2.5 weeks left, and I'm already like not ready to go home. I was looking at other Airbnbs to see what's available if we came back in like May maybe. But I just love this house so much. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's so weird to see you in like a house with like such colorful different decor. But this house is just the same house that we've stayed in with my family for like 7 or 8 years now. So it just like feels like home, and it's nice and spacious, especially with the girls. They each like have their own room. We just like love staying here. But the thing is, you can't have dogs here. I don't mind leaving Luma for a month, but I don't always want to ask. I don't want to ask my grandma again to like take her for a month because that's such a long time. So I was trying to find one that we can bring dogs to, and I found one, but I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just like nervous to go somewhere else because I feel like it doesn't have enough like pictures, and I don't know if there's like a seating area outside, and this house has like a deck on the top, so we go sit up there. So I don't know, I'm like scared to try a different place, especially for so long, because I was gonna book it for a month again, so it's not like we're just coming for like a week or something to like see. So I don't know, maybe we could test it out for like a week before. But I actually just got a text from my builder about our cabinets, and he hasn't given us a final like move-in date or anything yet, but I'm thinking it's probably gonna be early April, maybe late March, but I feel like I'm gonna plan for early April just to like give some extra wiggle room there. So we'll go home and we'll have like maybe 6-ish weeks before we move. But yeah, it's been so nice to be here. The weather at home has been so bad. Everyone's been talking about like how cold it is, and it's been so snowy, and it's just so much nicer in California. And we have thought about getting a place here. We've kind of been like looking at houses for a while just for the heck of it, like just for fun. And we actually were like kind of close to almost getting one, because the house that basically it's like really close to this area where we stay, and it's the house that I always walk by, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if this one came up for sale, I would like immediately buy it. Like it would be signed to move here. It's kind of similar to this house, but it's like white and a little bit more modern and new. So it's so cute, and it literally came up for sale like a month ago, and I saw it when it had only been up for a couple of days. So I contacted a realtor, and we were gonna come out here and come see it, but it literally sold within like 3 days. So we just were like not fast enough. It would have been definitely like not an impulse thing, because we've been coming out here a lot, as you guys know, but obviously we're building another house, so I don't know if it would have worked out. I don't know exactly what we would have done, but once it sold, I was like, oh, it's okay, like it's not meant to be, whatever. Now that we are here again for so long in the winter, actually it was meant to be. It just like did not happen, because now that we've been here, I would have loved if like it would have worked out. Thought about, that was like a whole house. We've kind of thought about maybe if we got something like smaller, like a townhome or something, but it's so expensive, and I feel like it doesn't really make sense to have something here and then not be in it all the time. Like I can just go on Airbnb, or we can stay in this place, but again, without Luma, it would be nice if we could have dogs here, but we can't. I love it here so much is because we just do so much more than we do at home, and it's like simple stuff that we do, like go on a walk or go to the library or just like literally anything, but it's just like not the same as being in Salt Lake. I have not missed Salt Lake at all, honestly. I miss our friends, but I'm having a lot of fun here. And I think I told you guys a couple videos back that I was nervous for moving. It's just gonna be, I'm excited for our house, but we're moving to like a different area, and I was just nervous. I don't have as many friends there, but one of our friends actually just bought a house like really close to us, so I'm very excited for that. Now I feel like things are kind of like coming together. House is gonna be almost done, cabinets are going in, so it'll be fun to go home and just enjoy like our last month in our house and then move, and then hopefully we can come back here. We're coming back in the summer for sure, but only for like a week, so we'll have to see if we can come back for a few weeks. But yeah, that takes more planning. We have to like drive. The drive sucks so bad, and with Luma we have to plan for that, whatever. But I will be keeping my eye out for any more houses to pop up. If if the perfect one popped up, I don't know what we would do. I actually want to go to a couple open houses while we're here, like just for fun, but I don't know if we'll end up doing that. But anyways, I do want to show you guys what I got from Thrive Market. Thrive is one of my favorite brands to work with, so thank you to them for sponsoring this video. I have a huge box of stuff. With the Thrive memberships, you can do a 1-month membership, which is $12 a month, or you can do the 12-month membership, which is $5 a month. So if you guys haven't seen any of my other posts with Thrive Market, they're an online membership-based grocery store. They have a ton of stuff that I love. I love to just go on their website. They also have an app, but you can shop by category. So I usually will just click vegan and buy a bunch of like vegan stuff. But their mission is to make easy and healthy living affordable for everyone. So they have really great prices. I feel like I get so much stuff for what I spend. I usually spend like $100, and I have this huge box. They also have fresh groceries now, so I got a bunch of fresh stuff. So as a Thrive member, you will save on every single order, and if you find a lower price, they will price match your item. And you also will make back your annual membership fee in savings, and if you don't, then they'll actually credit you, which is really cool. And orders over $49 ship for free with carbon neutral shipping from their zero waste warehouses. So they are on a mission to become the world's first climate positive grocery store, which is super cool. And I do have my link down below, so you can get 30% off your first order and a free gift that's worth up to $60. So definitely check it out. I did get some fresh things, like I said, but we ate a lot of those. I love their beans. I got chickpeas, I got black beans, I got some of these little ramen packets. I also got pumpkin seeds because my sister has been sending me pictures of her food and she has pumpkin seeds on a lot of it. So I got some pumpkin seeds. I got chocolate covered almonds, trying to eat more like protein, like I said. So I got some like protein snacks. I also got some suckers for the girls. These are my favorite. They're organic, no artificial dyes, they're vegan. So the girls will be super excited about these, and they have a lot of flavors. So I love those too. And then I got some chips. I got 2 things of them, and then I also got this thing of them for the girls, so they have like a little serving size for themselves. And then I also got some mac and cheese just for like an easy meal here. So these are organic, non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, plant-based, recycled packaging. Also a little pack of like veggie stick things. This is a 6-pack, so they're also smaller for the girls just because it's easy to give them like a little individual portion. These Olippops in the strawberry vanilla flavor, so freaking good. But yeah, that's everything I got. So I'm gonna finally put this stuff away. I asked Parker to get me a tea from the little coffee shop on the corner because my throat is just not feeling that good. But yeah, I will update you guys later in the day. I think maybe we'll go on like a walk or something. I don't know, I need to get some work done, and then we'll kind of just like see where we are at with everything.
Cheers. Yum.
Is this your store? Can I buy a smoothie? Thanks. I love it. Hi, miss. What can I get from you? Can I get kisses? Woohoo! Okay guys, we're doing some iPhone vlogging because we left the camera in the house and we don't have a tripod either. So this is on the pipe of the neighbor's house right now, but we're finally shooting the Luke and Gray pictures. If you saw the last vlog, you know I hate doing this because I hate being ugly. So we just did outfit number 1. It actually looks okay. My mom wanted me to shoot on the beach so we could have like cute beach vibes, but none of the other pictures are on the beach. So we have some of my sister on the beach from a trip that my mom did, and they're just like not looking good together. So I decided to not shoot on the beach. So Parker's shooting me right here in front of the neighbor's garage. We just did this outfit. Phone is really high, but it's like this cute brown set with brown pants. I think we should do the next outfit.
Like this.
Yeah. Show them what it's on.
We're just setting you on this. It's right here. Like this, and it's working great.
So I have this cute green set. The other day I shot the cream version of this, but I think I want to do it again because the lighting was not that good. I'm buttoning this. Should I just change my pants right here?
No.
Why? You're going to see me. We have these cute bags coming. These are super cute. Okay, next outfit. I think we're just going to do the same spot because it looks pretty cute. It's like in the sun. But I think I'll tie my swimsuit different. Will you tie that? The problem also is how the camera freaking auto edits everything.
Yeah. Second location. Done.
We got all of the pictures done and the launch went up a couple days ago. If you guys missed it, I'll have it linked down below. So it's spring, but it's also like February and we'll have like more spring stuff coming. So another launch is coming soon. But we've been testing out monthly collections only for the past like 2 months. We did it a couple times last year, I think. We've kind of just like been testing out a few things over the past little bit. I was thinking that monthly collections would be like easier because we used to do new arrivals every week. So like every week we had a bunch of stuff to do to like get stuff up. But somehow that was easier than monthly new arrivals. Like Luca and Gray has been very hard for me since I have had Lola, and just in general it's been like 6 years since we started, so my life was very different when we first started this. I didn't have any kids. I had a lot more like free time for things. We were really busy because we were traveling a lot then, but yeah, the past year has definitely been very hard to like have this be part of my workload with Lola. So we've been kind of, well, not just her, but like the phase of life that I'm in now, like adding a second baby and my baby's getting bigger and like all of that kind of stuff. So we've been kind of thinking like what can we change to make it easier? What can we shift? We decided to try monthly collections, and 2 months in, it's February, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why is this seeming like so much more work when like we're not doing weekly new arrivals anymore? I don't know. We might go back. Let me know in the comments if you guys have like a preference of what we do, but we've been kind of trying to scale down. We used to have collections with like 100 new pieces and all this stuff, and now we're just trying to be a little more like intentional with what we carry, what we're doing, all of that stuff. So the collections are a little bit smaller, which I think is good. I don't know, it's just felt very busy even though we're trying to like simplify certain things. Anyways, the launch is up if you guys missed it. So yeah, got my pictures done and everything like tied together, because I was saying in the iPhone clips that we got, we did our photo shoot, which I actually wasn't there for the photo shoot, but we like shot it in our studio, and then we had some pictures of my sister on the beach, and then my pictures were like here outside and on the beach, so it kind of just like helped tie everything together. So that was nice. But I just am not a model, so whenever I have to take pictures, I'm like, oh yeah. That's the update with that. We got everything finished. I'm finishing up this vlog, and I actually my sister was here this weekend, so I filmed a Q&A with her, so that'll be in next week's vlog. So I just got that footage sent over to my editor. I'm ahead of the game. Now I'm finishing up this vlog. Parker went golfing, and then tonight I think we're doing game night with like JC and Leif and a couple other friends, so that will be super fun. I also went to the farmer's market this morning with the girls since Parker, he's been golfing like all day. It's like 1 right now, but I went on a walk with them. I love going on walks. Everyone from home keeps posting like snow and all this stuff, and I literally feel like I have to go back to jail when we go home. We still have like 2 weeks here, but that's gonna go by so fast, and I legit feel like I have to go back to jail. Like that's pretty much the update for now. Lola's napping. Cove is watching some Miss Rachel while I finish up this video. We need to clean the house. We have like some laundry to do. The dishwasher didn't get ran last night, so I guess we'll wait until tonight to run it. We started running our dishwasher only at night, and I feel like it literally changed my life, because then you can just unload it in the morning and then just put everything in there throughout the day. You don't have like stuff sitting in the sink and it's like running during the day. I think that's gonna be it for this vlog, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out Thrive Market. Their link is gonna be down below, and thanks again to them for sponsoring. But that is it, so I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.